You're watching KCRA 3 News at 8 a.m. in high definition on KQCA My 58 TV.
And success in steamy stories, how a Carmichael mom became a top-selling author. KCRA 3 reports at 8 a.m. on KQCA My 58 starts right now.
My memoir at 16 would have been like 2 pages.
Yeah, I would have had to
I'm a sophomore.
reprint my diary.
Yeah. All right, well, we'll move on to something a little bit more meaty then. 8:39, suspense, surprise, sex. You'll find it all in a day's work for a local author, Brenda Novak. She's a New York Times best-selling romance novelist, and her latest is in bookstores now.
Brenda Novak has murder on the mind.
It was the murder that triggered everything. The moment she heard of it, all that Laurel Stewart had been through, all that she had done.
It's page 1 of what is likely to be another New York Times bestseller from a Harlequin romance novelist fans are in love with.
This is number 1.
Brenda's writing career started years ago with a personal plot twist that could have come straight out of her books.
I caught my daycare provider drugging my children with cough syrup to get them to sleep so that she could relax, made her job easier.
She threw herself into the arms of a romance novel to escape and found a job that would let her work from home.
She goes, I could write one of these.
I realized, oh my gosh, this is what I've been meant to do all my life.
Writing romance was a perfect match. It took 5 years to sell that first book, but since then, there's no stopping this mom of 5. She is a trusted author who has traveled the world researching material, sold 4 million copies, and yes, even hung out with Fabio.
This is where it all happens.
All of it written in a tiny cottage behind her home, where her every waking moment is fueled by imagination and the true love of her life, her husband, Ted.
I definitely get a lot of comments about, is your wife writing about you in the book? I let them know that they're all about me.
There's nothing better than a good romance.
And there's nothing better than a happy ending.
That's quite a saucy kiss there in the kitchen.
Yeah, I've got a good husband.
Yes, you do. And Brenda Novak is joining us now live in studio. Brenda, it's so interesting not only to meet you and to see kind of what you do for a living, because I think so many people dream about doing what you do, but also to learn a little bit about the marketing that authors now put into books, and it's considerable.
It is. You know, it takes up probably half my time at least, and I think it's somewhat of a change. It used to be that you could write your book, send it off to the publisher took care of the rest. That's no longer the case. Now even literary agents are getting involved in the promotion end of the book, and it's becoming much more of a team approach. I think what's made that possible, of course, is MySpace, Facebook, all the social media sites.
Exactly. And you're tweeting and Facebooking about right. Events that you have on. How big a deal is it to your fans? Because now they get to interact with you in a completely different way as well.
I think it creates a whole new relationship. I mean, if they feel like they know you, they kind of feel like they know you after they've read your work, because your heart goes into every book you write. They do sort of get to know you. But then when they can interact with you one-on-one, on this Facebook and get an immediate response and write from you, I think they love it. Yeah, it makes them very supportive.
How many books have you written now?
I've lost count.
That's a good sign.
Yeah, I think 37-ish. We've always have more in the pipeline, some that are under contract, not written yet. So, it's getting close to 40.
Tell us about the plotline with White Heat, your latest book.
White Heat is about 2 undercover agents who work for a private security company in L.A., and they've got to go undercover and expose a dangerous cult that's in the middle of the Arizona desert. So it's very dangerous for them, because it's not like they can just call for backup. They're stuck in this compound pretending to be a married couple. And it's a fun and exciting read, I think. It's been getting really great reviews.
And it will be part of the cyber party that you have going on, speaking to that kind of marketing theme. That's going on tomorrow night. Tell us a little bit about it.
It's going to be fun. I'm going to be on talking about the book, giving away fantastic prizes. We're going to give away 3 iPads, gift cards, all kinds of fun stuff. And it'll last for 2 hours. Starts at 5 o'clock our time, 5 to 7. And it's going to be just a lot of fun, where we get on and have some interaction, and people can ask questions and give away prizes.
And is it actually through your website?
You register at my website,
and
then you get your raffle
ticket. KCRA.com/morning news. Okay, and then you'll get a raffle ticket.
Then you get an email with your raffle ticket numbers, since it's too late to do the snail mail package. And then you hang on to those numbers and show up at the party. You do have to be present to win one of the prizes, and you just jump in and participate. We'll send you an easy tutorial if you're not familiar with Twitter, and it's a piece of cake. It's really going to be easy
a lot of
and
fun. And then you also have if we want to see you live and in person, an event coming up on the 14th.
Yes, that's true. Everyone's invited. It's going to be at Book Lovers bookstore right there at Madison and Manzanita in Sacramento, and it's going to be 1 to 4 on the 14th. We're going to have free food, big barbecue. There'll be giveaways, free raffle tickets. It'll be a lot of fun. So we hope everybody will come out.
Best of luck with the new book. We appreciate you coming in today. And if you go to KCRA.com/morning news, you can register for the party, and then also find out what Brenda's husband, how he explains what it's like to be married to a romance novelist. He's quite a funny guy. We'll leave it at that. Go check it out.
All right, ladies.